What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, and I am the mastermind. It was me, Vince. It was me all along. I don't know why, I don't know how, but let's figure it out together here on this show.
You know that no disqualification match Mr. McMahon requested?
Against
I'm
who?
gonna give it to him. You have no idea how furious he is with you. And the last thing I'm gonna do is stand between you two.
Me and Vince, me and Tommy Dreamer, me and Lashley, me and Edge. Like, who's it gonna be? Raw King loves getting his hands dirty. Attack Slug is nothing but a dirty traitor. And it felt great watching Booker beat him down. But I won that match game. Alright, I'm fighting Triple H. So, cool.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a little no disqualification match this week. And just so I don't get lonely out there, I think I'm gonna bring a pal of mine from SmackDown to keep me company at ringside. See you out there, champ.
Alright, game. Wouldn't want myself to get cerebrally assassinated now, would I? Having Triple H in Booker's corner didn't do him any favors, so why would this matter in any real capacity?
The Royal Rumble is just over 1 week away. Hi, everybody. This is Oklahoma's own Jim Ross, here with the King of Memphis, Jerry Lawler, at ringside. And tonight, our disgraced champion is in another no disqualification match.
That's right. Some real Raw royalty. And I'm not talking about me.
Mr. McMahon has gone to great lengths to stack the deck against the champ.
He hasn't even got started yet. Mr. McMahon's going to take his time and enjoy this.
I still don't know what I did and how I masterminded this thing in the first place. Terra Funk.
They've been referred to as the Kings of Raw and SmackDown. And they're working together again tonight on behalf of Mr. McMahon.
And that's the smartest move they could have made. They're already at the top of the business, but doing this favor for Mr. McMahon will set them up for life.
He might be Raw's champion for the moment, but you have to think that his days might be numbered.
What makes you say that, JR? The fact that the most powerful man in this business is sending two of WWE's top superstars to beat him into the ground?
We covered this yesterday, Lawler. And guess who won yesterday? Anyhow, welcome to a fine Tuesday on this show. Obviously, Raw was last night. There are things to discuss from Raw last night. But no, first and foremost, before I get into the WWE talk, we have some more dubious returns to Impact Wrestling and those tapings that are taking place this week. The first of which being Tommy Dreamer, who has obviously been on this particular gameplay through lately, so that is kind of a bit auspicious. But also, well, first of all, what does that mean for House of Hardcore, if anything? But also, no game. It's no DQ, so sure, yeah, get me out here to go get some things to deal with you appropriately. Yep, do that, sure. Again, a count out in a no DQ match is real dumb. But hey, I got your sledgehammer game. It's time to play the slug. Do. Anyway, but also, importantly for the promos, not so much the matches. Holla if you hear me, Scott Steiner back on Impact once again. So his freaks and his peaks, if you will. Reversed my slug sploder. I don't appreciate that. Mr. H's. And Booker T being no help in a no DQ match. You would think he'd help out. But no. Oh, here we go with this nonsense again. Anyway, yeah, moving on to rumors. We have the rumor that both Jason Jordan and Kevin Owens are injured in some capacity, and I hear that the Owens thing is perhaps not that serious, and they're taking precautions to ensure he'll be able to work the Rumble and Mania and such. So he's being taken off house shows. What are you really? How am I not getting my finisher here from the game? How? How could this happen? Oh, my poor back. Booker's clapping for it. Booker's clapping for it. Nah, game. Nah. Uppercut. So, not sure what the extent is for one Jason Jordan, but man, does that make that Shield reunion with anyone involved seem cursed. Because everyone keeps having problems who are involved in that angle somehow, some way. So, there's that bit of whatever. So here's hoping that both Jordan and Owens are fine enough to continue what they're doing with their current angles, because really, it's been kind of a mess. Kind of a freaking mess, if you will. But we move on to Raw here, and things that happen on Raw. 2. Oh, almost rolled up the game. Almost rolled up the game, and now you get your Slug Exploder. Game. Now you get one. That's one. Will it be enough? Maybe. Maybe not. No, he's the game. Gonna get out that shovel. Shovel style. Whatever else. Now, speaking of the Royal Rumble, both Paige, officially now, and Joe have been pulled from the Rumble, won't be in the match due to injuries, but no mention on if this is going to be a permanent thing for Paige going forward. That's been kind of the news report saying that she is medically disqualified from ever wrestling there again, and so that's going to be a whole thing. So, we'll see how that pans out, but no real concrete information past her not being on, not the chair, but not quite. Being in that women's Royal Rumble. That has to suck. Like, seriously. The historic first one, and you can't be in it, that has to be really, really just terrible. How about that? Game?
Uh-oh. I don't think we're done here yet.
I beat you.
Of course not.
And Booker, I beat you.
Mr. McMahon. They hang people for treason.
Who will help me? Nobody.
Nobody.
Alright. Pedigree, scissor kick, whatever. Really just a double suplex? That's it? That's all you got? That was your big move? Was a double suplex? I take regular suplexes all day. Like, that's not even that significant. Oh, hey. John Cena and Randy Orton. Again. Triple threat Royal Rumble? Is it Booker T a SmackDown guy? Attack Slug will take on both King Booker and King Triple H in a triple threat match at the Royal Rumble for the title.
How'd you like what happened after your match last week, champ? Better get used to that kind of treatment, because you've got a lot more coming your way for what you've done to me and my family.
I wish someone would tell me exactly what that was, Vince, because I have no idea. No idea.
Gentlemen, I can't wait to see what you do to that traitor in your championship match this Sunday.
Yeah, and the best part will be when I bring his championship back to SmackDown with me.
To SmackDown? That championship is staying right here on Raw.
Look, no offense, but you're not even in my league.
Don't put your grubby hands
wait for
on
Sunday.
me.
All right,
Let's go right
Matt,
now.
stop.
Fine with me.
Both of you.
Oh my God!
Oh, good God almighty.
That was your fault.
My fault. You're the one who shoved him.
I was trying to get him out of your way.
You expect me to believe that?
That was a hell of a bump, Vince. What are you doing? Candice and Tori, HBK and Edge, Shad Umaga, JTG, Kenny, and Attack Slug in a handicap match versus Booker and Triple H on the Raw before the Rumble, where we're going to be in a triple threat match. So, yeah, alright. Keep stacking the deck, I guess.
Welcome to Raw. We're just 6 days away from the Royal Rumble. Hi, everyone. It's good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry Lawler at ringside. And Kingfish, it seems as if everyone's getting on Mr. McMahon's bad side lately.
As fired up as the chairman is these days, that's not hard to do.
And that has led to a cross-brand, no disqualification handicap match tonight.
Not to mention a triple threat championship match this Sunday. This is getting ugly.
How awful would it be if this superstar wins the championship at the Royal Rumble and takes it back to SmackDown with him?
It would be an absolute tragedy. And I'd lay the blame squarely at the feet of our no-good backstabbing champion.
The uncrowned king of Raw, hopes to bring home the gold this Sunday at the Royal Rumble.
And the best way for him to do that is to put a serious hurt on the champion here tonight.
The title might not be on the line tonight, but there's no doubt that this match could have a significant impact on Sunday's Triple Threat Championship match.
Absolutely. 2-on-1, no disqualifications. Forget about winning. He'll be lucky to survive this.
Pretty sure I won that last handicap match, so let's see how things play out. Anyway, moving on to Monday Night Raw, or things that happened on Raw. Obviously, the most significant thing that happened on Raw was the return of the Curb Stomp. Back to its original name, the Blackout, as called by Corey Graves, and whatever significance that thing brings. So is that the end of the Knee, or the Revolution Knee, or the King's Landing, or is that, how many months of that? Now, the reason behind having that thing be the Knee in the first place was because of this concussion lawsuit, or at least that was the speculation, was that it was because of this concussion lawsuit. So does that mean that the lawsuit's going well? Things are going good there with that? Because if they brought it back. But really, not the best day in the world to bring that particular move when it was called the Curb Stomp back. Not the smartest thing in the world from a PR perspective, but it's wrestling. Perhaps no one's going to notice or care. Obviously, the fans will notice and care, and that whole thing. But I'm not going to get into all that. In any event, hey, perhaps this means they can actually start showing him with when he won that belt from Roman in that triple threat with that move on Roman, or when they had one of the greatest Mania finishes of all time when he countered the RKO into the Curb Stomp. Like, that stuff, you can finally have that in your video packages again. But also, yeah, no idea what bearing that has with that whole deal with the concussion lawsuit and whatnot. Hopefully good, but we'll see. Maybe it was a one-time deal. Who knows? Onto the chair, but not quite. I want to store it. I'm going to lose it. Store it. Not fair. Double team. Lost it. Here we go. Here's where it's so dangerous. So freaking dangerous. When I can't reverse a move. Almost onto the chair there. So, here we go. Now what, Booker? Equalizer! Ah. I was trying to equalize, Booker. I was trying to equalize. German! Talk about a House of Fire. What else? Matt Hardy has his Titantron now, finally. The Woken Titantron. There you go, Booker. Hit the wrong guy. The Woken Titantron, after that bit of a botch last week, is good to see. So, excited for that. What happened there? Oh! Booker T hitting my own move on me! Booker T hitting the Slug Exploder on Attack Slug. Good God Almighty. That could be it, folks. That could be it. The shocking Booker T just does it. Makes it happen. I lost for the first time in a while. Elsewhere on Raw, Braun did Braun stuff. That's always fun. But I'm still champion. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's not how this works. 2 days.
Well, too late for that now. Some people have to learn their lessons the hard way.
We're not on Friday Night SmackDown, Lawler. It's not 2 days. We're on Raw. The Rumble is on Sunday. Get it right. Anyway, elsewhere on Raw, before I kind of wrap things up today, I was a little concerned with the Revival making their, hey, we're not sports entertainers, we're pro wrestlers. The week before, we have your Raw 25 with all the old guys coming back. I'm just afraid that's all just going to set up for them to get beat up by the old guys next week. Just saying.
Your days as champion are numbered. After this Sunday's Royal Rumble, that championship is going to be around the waist of someone who deserves to hold it. Because that's what I want. And what I want, I get.
And then finally, your U.S. title match will not be at the Rumble. It's been pushed forward to next Tuesday's SmackDown. The finals for the U.S. title will be on next Tuesday on SmackDown. And does that mean the return of Dolph Ziggler? We'll see. Anyway, that wraps things up for today. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.